Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Every bit of support is greatly appreciated. Now let's get to the video. What up, I'm Xander, and I'm pretty excited today because today we're taking a look at a childhood gem from my PS2 days. But before we do that, how many of you have watched a movie called Stuart Little? I'll admit I didn't watch this movie that much when I was little, but it was a cute film for what it was. While I never read the book it was based on, this film was a perfect late 90s, early 2000s film. It's about as late 90s as it got. It was cute. Just cute. Well, when I was younger, me and my family had a PS2. My parents never really played video games, and my sister was too young to understand them, so I was more or less the only one who played on it. I grinded hours into games like Battle for Bikini Bottom, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, some one-off tying games to movies I liked growing up, but one always stayed in the back of my mind, and I'm curious to find out why. The reason I mentioned Stuart Little is because in 2005, there was a PS2 game titled Stuart Little, Big Photo Adventure. Stuart's in small third, large painting journey. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, this is a tying game for the real Stuart Little 3 Call of the Wild? Actually, no, because the plot of that movie was apparently way different despite it coming out the same year. Actually, I never watched the third Stuart Little movie. I'm curious, it looked way different than the others. Maybe I should check it out? 30 likes? 20 likes? Like? I don't know. Let's take a look at this game, Big Photo Adventure. Oh fuck, I forgot I had a PS2 Slim. This model sucks, dude. It constantly wouldn't load games, and due to its small stature, a simple move of the console would cause your game to crash right then and there. Didn't save? Too bad, biatch! The game opens up with... Oh, we need a clip from the movie to get to the title screen? Okay, I just forget about that. Anyhow, the next cutscene introduces the story of the game, which is just a hilarious bad dub over a clip from one of the movies. I think the second one, since it has more emphasis on the plane. It's been a while since I've seen the movies, though. So for God's sake, I forgot House MD played the father.
Do you have hair in your special place?
The plot of the game is that Stuart crashes his plane into George's room and ruins his photo album, which is a project for his class. This prompts the noble Stuartson mouse to go and retake all the photos.
Oh no, the photo album for my school project, it's ruined.
That is not a kid, what the fuck?
It's okay, Stuart. I'll just have to take them all again.
That's clearly just a grown-ass man's voice with a sped-up filter, got the South Park effect going on. Actually, for a 2005 low-budget licensed game that nobody knows about, the cutscene animation is honestly better than I expected, especially on Snowball here. Snowball introduces the basic premise of the game, taking pictures. Now, you probably wonder, why the fuck is that fun? Why did I click on this video dislike? If Pokemon can do it, why not Stuart Mouse? But it's not just about taking pictures. There are two types of photo ops you can get. Simple, straight-to-the-point photos, and ones you need to do a task to unlock. For the straight-to-the-point photos, you really just need to reach the photo op location and aim your camera correctly. As for the tasks, there are 5 areas with 10 photos each. There's the backyard, the park, the city, the lake, and the house. And each area has a few zone-specific tasks, but all of them have you at least do 1 or 2 races, a round of golf with Mr. Stout, who I assume is just what you get when you breed a mouse with Jay Leno. As for zone-specific, it depends. Certain areas have stuff like stunt jumps, which I found the easiest for sure, tasks like watering flowers and getting a kite from a tree. I swore on my grandpa's funeral video that this gets good. That is so fucked up. And just overall helping people with tasks. While the baseline of the game is incredibly simple, it's very creative. The tasks aren't very complex. I mean, it's a game for 6-year-olds, I don't think it would be. But it is fun to go around and find the things you gotta do. I mean, I'd still prefer playing this over Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. The minimap is a tad useless. It doesn't really tell you where things are, it just tells you the general direction they're in. And I'll go ahead and say, one thing about the base gameplay really irks me. The charges are way too hard to build up. You gotta find these small charges around the map to charge up your camera so you can take photos. For the basic photo ops like scenery and family stuff, I can understand that. But when I keep losing to fucking Lil every goddamn race, do you think I want to hear I need more flashes for my camera? No, I want to take the damn photo, I earned it! And you just cannot keep track of where these flashes are. And then Snowball dropped this bomb when we reached the park.
I better tell you, whenever I take you to a new area, you gotta leave your camera flashes behind.
Why? Why would I have to reset my flash counter? I worked hard to build those up. I had 2 flashes ready before I moved on to the park. I was pissed, dude. Okay, I'm bitching a lot for a game I claim is a good childhood memory, and it is. It's still a good childhood memory. 95, hell, 96% of this game is good. The races aren't that bad, the controls are just a little janky. And what fucking batteries do these kids put in their cars? They got the goddamn quadruple to duple batteries. Snowbell has a series of cat biscuits scattered through each level. And if you get all of them, he'll open up a secret area. It made it so that you felt more inclined to explore and find them. And if you have trouble, Snowbell gives you a hint to where they are. It's not even a hint, he straight up just shows you where they are, but still. By far, the one I was most annoyed with was the golf stuff with Mr. Stout. First of all, who the hell is Mr. Stout? I do not remember him from the movies. The golfing is fine, but look at the angle I'm at. The Madagascar game, for its flaws, had another golf minigame that was way easier to navigate and control. This angle doesn't tell me shit! But the photos themselves can be fun to get, and the tough tasks make it that much more worth it. As I said, each area has 6 photos, but you only need 6 of them to move on. That's what I ended up doing because Mr. Stout suddenly became the Tiger Woods of mice golf. Tiger, fuck you. And honestly, you still get to go back after you finish the game. Which brings me to my personal favorite stuff on this, the abilities you get and the vehicles you can drive. Look at half of these vehicles, dude. I can't even remember using the BMX bike. What? The tank was really the most useful next to the Roadster. The tank was used to blast open boxes that contain flashes, and the Roadster is the fastest of the vehicles, making getting around easier. As for your abilities, you start off with 5. Your usual is the Photographer. No fun junk about it, it's just the standard outfit for any photo location. Then you have your athletic gear, which allows you easy access to your skateboard, which is my preferred mode of transportation, because just walking... I really feel like a mouse in New York. Oh, can I get a coffee? But if you want the skateboard easier, you just press the right bumper. We then have a raincoat with a flashlight, which I will say is the most useless thing in the game because A, there's very few dark areas in this game, and B, even when there are dark areas like these vents or the sewers in the city level, they're not dark enough to warrant a whole suit to them. The firefighting outfit is also kind of useless. You don't really need it unless you're strapped for flashes and need to water down flowers because biology. Though there are a few levels where you're drove around in a fire truck, it's still relatively useless though. Finally, we got, oh Christ. Okay, I see why people don't talk about this game. Dude, it was 2005. This wasn't seen as culturally inappropriate yet. I'm surprised that when Mr. Stout comes up to Stuart like this, he doesn't go, Stewie, what the fuck, man?
Hi there, Connor.
Tom Cruise? Is that you? With your disgraceful Edge of Tomorrow head ass, your Mission Impossible head ass, your War of the Worlds head ass. Other than that, that's the game. However, there is one more thing that I have not mentioned yet. This game was my first experience with a game-breaking glitch, if you want to believe me. I don't usually experiment with glitches that much, but this was a rare occasion. And I'm going to try to recreate it. So, when you finish the base game, you're allowed to go back and get any photos you may have missed. This means you're allowed to go to each area, and you get a snazzy jetpack suit as a bonus for completing the game, allowing you to fly without a fuck-ass flying vehicle. So you go to the city level, go to this corner here, equip the jetpack, hop onto the ledge to where you're able to shimmy, go past the border here, and voila! This is absolutely a core memory. I was 6 or 7 when I first played this. I was just fucking around and it just got a wild hair up my ass and said, yeah, let me see what this does. Now, going through the non-existent road will reset you to Snowball's dialogue. But this was just a core memory of mine. Finding out, oh my god, I can go past the border? And it goes beyond that. You can straight up lose yourself in the expansive world of this area. The buildings being choppy and not finished, the cars thinning out as they reach out of your sight. It's like a peek into the developer's point of view. I love it.
Crashed any planes lately?
Come on, that wasn't as fun. And that's about all there is to Stuart Little 3 Big Photo Adventure. You know what? It still holds up. I'll admit the other games I played when I was a kid had way more lasting power, but I remember for an afternoon I'd just go through this and enjoy it all the same. Though it's got flaws like the driving mechanics and the golf stuff, but it's still such a solid small game. It showcases you didn't really need a big open-ended game to leave an impact. I don't see any videos on this one, so I thought I'd add mine in and hopefully maybe inspire others to talk about it if they've played it before. If you experienced this game like I did when you were a kid, let me know what you thought about it. I'm really curious to hear everybody's thoughts. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time because I'm going to be watching Luck. Oh my god, Stuart Little, can you just kill me now?
Oh dear, I'm out of flashes.
You cock!